Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. I'm so glad you came. And if this is the first time you're visiting us here at the Advancement Center, did you think magic and miracles has been left in your beloved childhood books that were read to you when you were a child? If you just discovered us here at the Advancement Center, I say again, welcome. We have been waiting for you. I referenced childhood. I was thinking about it this morning, and that was a time in our lives, every one of us had a childhood. It was simple, pure, uncomplicated, and when little problems came up, they were all short lived and taken care of with a hug and an I love you. Before whiteboards, in the classroom, those of us who are old enough to remember were blackboards. They were made of slate, and the erasers had to be cleaned in a machine, usually down in the basement, and the board had to be washed to get rid of the remnants of yesterday's lesson. Now you know where a clean slate comes from. We all remember, those of us who are old enough, the importance of getting rid of yesterday's lesson and getting past it. Don't you wish we could wash the blackboard of the world of today with its other than truthful governments and make it clean? Takes on a whole new feeling, doesn't it? So now we can move on and know that the world is new in every way, and as a result, we will have experiences that are totally new and without connection to the past. This is an exciting and dynamic movement that makes life more than just palatable. Life becomes delicious in every sense of the word as it forms up something new for each one of us. That is the beauty of waking up each day and realizing it's a new one, a new day to be lived, and not to mull over what happened yesterday. That in and of itself is a gift of life itself. There is a flow, a flow of life And all we keep hearing is, get on top of the wave. Get on top of the wave. Don't get into the turmoil beneath the wave. That's more truth than poetry. Because beneath that wave is everything that feeds the media of today. We're all caught up under the wave. And here at the Advancement Center, we know there is a wave, and we know the importance of getting on top of it. Because when you're on top of that wave, first of all, you can see forever. There's no obstruction. There's just life up there, out there, over there. And you take it as the wave carries you. But if you allow yourself to go down into that wave, that's where the turmoil happens. I remember once when I was swimming with my dad, I must have been about 4 or 5, and I got caught in one of those waves. And I remember being tumbled and tumbled over and over and getting my face in the sand. And I think that's one of the most important gifts of my childhood, because I remember, number one, if you're too little, don't go out there. And if you're out there, hang on to your dad. And then when you grow up, ride the wave. See the wave, know about its turbulence, and stay on top. Yeah. That has so many variations for me, because it's more than a wave, it's more than you, it's more than the world. It's a whole attitude of how you carry yourself. You are the wave. You are experiencing life. And then you realize the preciousness of life and its flow. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about, what do we do when we don't feel that flow? What do we do? We look for love. Love truly does make the world go round. It's more than a song. And what do we have? We have, first, the love from our parents and total acceptance. And when we have brothers and sisters, we're sharing something called love. And then we grow up and we form friendships. And how do they form in the first place? There's a recognition. There's something about that one that calls forth a resonance or a response from our heart. And that's the flow of life. That's the interchanging and intermingling of all the members of the human race. And that's why there's nothing more precious than friendship. To be protected, to be defended, and to be celebrated. And there are deterrents. There are things that get in the way. And they're not to be shunned or shied away from. Too often, that's what happens. If something is uncomfortable, we stay away from it. But if it's truly valuable and it's truly important that we're together, we have to get over any kind of hesitation and look under the soil to the roots and see that under the soil, roots are connected together. We're all one. And anything that is divisive or takes us apart from each other is not allowed. So, harmony is extremely important. It comes right after love. So, what does all this have to do with blackboards and erasers and riding on top of the wave? It's that here at the Advancement Center, we broadcast the good news 6 times a week. If your television set is on, you can get bad news 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But here at the Advancement Center, we know what the human heart needs. And that is what is being offered by magic and miracles. Now, what's magic? Well, as each one of our team speaks, they are inviting you into a world that they have discovered that has wonder and good news and good friends. And with Robert, he is always sharing an opportunity with us to fly up. Some people call it imagination, but I actually feel that I'm being taken to the outer reaches of the universe. It does exist. Without it, we're not here. So there we are, we go taken out of our chairs. I didn't say physically, I said magically, taken out of our chairs up into the outer reaches of the universe, where we are given the opportunity to meet with Robert's twin brother, who was always there, and his name is Simeon. And then there are all the masters that we all know about. They exist. And we are with them. And we're also with the angels. But here's something that you've never heard from anywhere else. All those people who support you every day in so many ways are called entities. And then all those people you've had to say goodbye to, you can now say hello because they're all there. I think that's what thrilled me the most. To know that my dearest ones, my dad, my mother, my brother, are there, and I can have a conversation with them and feel their presence. That's magic. And that's the miracle of being alive today and knowing that we have the capability of riding on top of the wave and experiencing love, kindness, friendship, harmony, and everything we wish for. It's all within and without. We have it all. Just yesterday, one of the joys of my life is that I get to edit the electronic transcript. And I type it out and I send it to friends. And you can be one too. Just let me know. And it would be my joy to share a transcript with you. But right now, I did write something before. Perhaps I'll read it and see if it has any merit. I've been talking about all the chaos in the world and the media and what's everything going on and how we have to ride the wave and not get caught in the turmoil. And then I wrote, there are definitely challenges along the way. Calm waters are soothing and restful, and not too many waves to maneuver, giving us pause. For the magic and the miracle of being. We see and feel as we recognize and never lose track with all the gifts from our Creator. These are ours to cherish, take care of, and value what we have been entrusted with. And if we falter and lose our way, our best friends lend a hand and demand our original excellence and never offer a palliative a fancy word for some smooth over cover up. They tell it the way it is because they love us. We demand excellence of ourselves. And when and if we lose sight, we have the power to restore the flow, provided always. And that is magic and miracles. And that's what I wrote this morning. Now, I had something here I wanted to read to you. Yeah, I guess I'm much better at writing my thoughts. We all have our strengths. And when I write, I feel that I'm receiving from the channel. But yesterday, as I listened to Simeon, I feel that I want to read this opening to you. And he said, "Hello, everyone. This is Simeon, coming to you from the outer reaches of the universe, bringing you energies to support your day and to take you further into the world of your Creator. Once again, as you listen, we make a personal connection to each one of you, a personal signal that connects you in a way that has never been experienced before. It's new each time, and it's unique to each character. The development of each and every one of you is now in your hands. And the unique connection that you make brings with it unknown dimensions, unknown abilities, unknown communication methods, but a discrete and well understood feeling of security. As you make that connection, you feel yourself lift out of the chair and join me wherever I am in the outer reaches of the universe, the world of the Creator, the world beyond all worlds. That unique source of your origin where time and space disappear. And of course, the unique connections made with the masters, the angels, the entities that support you each day, and those who have passed. We are loved, cherished, and looked after. To which I might add, I can now have two-way conversations with my dad. And that's special. Thank you for being with me today. This was a new day for me, a brand new day, a beautiful, sparkling new day. And I look forward to seeing you again. But before I go, and before you go, on Thursday night I take an art class. And this Thursday was different. The teacher was there, the other people were there. They're most of them much more advanced than I am. And I looked at the subject and I had a hard time getting started. And then all of a sudden, I relaxed and just let it go. And this is what I came up with. Let's see that this way. That's right. And that's the finished product. But the whole feeling of doing it was so growthful. And I learned so much about myself and how it's important to just keep going. So that's it for my art. And I hope I see you again. And until then, I wish you a most perfect life, perfect health, and a future abounding with magic and miracles and happiness. Thank you for listening. I am Barbara.